Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The diagnostic trouble code, DTC P0097, indicates a low voltage issue in the intake air temperature IAT sensor 2 circuit. This specific error pertains to the vehicle's engine management system, where the IAT sensor's output voltage fails to meet specified thresholds. The IAT sensor's primary role is to measure the temperature of the air entering the engine for optimal fuel mixture calculations. This sensor is typically located in the intake manifold or near the air duct connecting the air filter to the engine. A malfunction in this sensor can lead to diminished engine performance or increased emissions, making it crucial to address this issue promptly. Before proceeding with troubleshooting, it is recommended to review the general troubleshooting information, as it provides foundational information crucial for an effective diagnostic process. DTC P0097 refers specifically to the low voltage detected in the IAT sensor 2 circuit, indicating that the sensor's output voltage has dropped below an acceptable threshold. This malfunction can significantly disrupt the air-fuel mixture managed by the Engine Control Unit, ECU, leading to performance issues such as stalling or reduced power. The IAT sensor plays a pivotal role in measuring the temperature of air entering the engine. By reporting this information, it helps regulate how fuel is injected into the combustion chamber. The sensor is usually situated in the intake manifold, where it can measure the temperature right before it mixes with fuel. If the sensor fails, it can result in inefficient fuel combustion, higher emissions, and reduced fuel economy, thereby impacting overall vehicle performance and reliability. Several factors can contribute to the occurrence of DTC P0097. The first possible cause is a faulty IAT sensor 2, which could be due to internal component failure or degradation over time. Secondly, wiring issues such as damaged wires or poor connections may lead to intermittent voltage readings, potentially mimicking a malfunctioning sensor. Lastly, a malfunctioning powertrain control module, PCM, can also be at fault, as it processes signals from various sensors, including the IAT sensor. Each of these issues needs to be thoroughly examined to determine the root cause of the DTC. Effective troubleshooting not only resolves immediate concerns, but also helps to prevent future problems, enhancing vehicle longevity. When DTC P0097 is triggered, several symptoms may manifest as the engine struggles to function efficiently. You may experience poor engine performance, which could manifest as sluggish acceleration or reduced power, particularly under load. Additionally, increased emissions are a significant concern. A faulty IAT sensor may cause a rich fuel mixture, resulting in more pollutants being produced. Drivers might also notice engine stalling during acceleration, a dangerous situation that can compromise vehicle safety. Understanding these symptoms is critical, as they provide insight into the severity of the issue at hand. If these indications are present, it is essential to act quickly to diagnose and resolve the underlying problems effectively. The first troubleshooting step involves verifying the problem by turning the vehicle to the on mode. This allows access to the vehicle's diagnostic system. Using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, you need to check the IAT sensor 2 voltage. Ideally, the voltage should not drop below 0.08 volts. By assessing current conditions, you can determine if they align with the established thresholds. If the readings do match, it confirms that the failure is indeed replicated, making it essential to proceed to step 2. Conversely, if the conditions do not meet this threshold, you may be facing an intermittent failure. In that case, inspect for poor connections or loose terminals involving both the IAT sensor 2 and the PCM to ensure they are secure. For the second step, it's important to ensure the vehicle is turned off to safely disconnect components. You will need to disconnect the IAT Sensor 2 2P connector, which isolates the sensor from the circuit. After the disconnection, turn the vehicle back to on mode and proceed to check the IAT Sensor 2 voltage once again. Utilizing the HDS, check if the current voltage values remain at or below the threshold of 0.08 volts. If this condition is confirmed, the next logical step is to proceed to step 3. However, if the readings show higher voltage, you will need to replace the IAT Sensor 2 as it is faulty, thus ensuring a proper monitoring of air temperature entering the engine, which is critical for optimal engine performance. The third troubleshooting step targets the vehicle's wiring, specifically the IAT Sensor 2 circuit, referred to as the ITA2 INTE line. Start by turning the vehicle off to prepare for the next procedure. Next, you will jump the SCS service check switch line using the HDS, allowing for a targeted diagnostic check. Allow more than 1 minute for the system to reset. After this, disconnect the PCM connector E, which consists of 80 pins. Now you can check for continuity between the designated test points, the female terminal number 1 of the IAT Sensor 2 connector, and a body ground. If continuity is established, it indicates a short in the wiring between the PCM and IAT Sensor 2, requiring you to repair this wiring issue. On the other hand, if no continuity is detected, the wiring is likely okay, and further actions should involve reviewing authorized service information related to this DTC or substituting a known good PCM for further testing. Once the necessary repairs have been completed based on previous troubleshooting steps, it is crucial to conduct a final verification. Begin by cross-checking all connections and ensuring that the IAT Sensor 2 and PCM are securely connected. Any loose connections can lead to similar problems reoccurring. Following this, retest the vehicle to evaluate if the DTC P0097 has been resolved and the vehicle is operating as expected. You will want to monitor the IAT sensor voltage again using the HDS, ensuring it falls within acceptable thresholds. After successful testing, make sure to clear the DTC from the vehicle's memory, which resets the system. This step is essential in affirming that the issue is handled and allows for proper monitoring of the engine's health in future drives. Preventive maintenance plays a vital role in minimizing the likelihood of DTC P0097 and similar issues arising in the future. Regular inspection of wiring, specifically around the IAT sensor and PCM areas, helps identify degradation or damage early. Look for signs of wear, such as fraying or corrosion, as these can severely impact sensor performance. Also, check connectors for corrosion, as this can disrupt electrical connections, leading to intermittent faults. Ensuring the cleanliness of the IAT sensor itself can enhance its performance, as contaminants may impede temperature readings. A proactive approach not only prevents issues, but also contributes to the overall longevity and efficiency of the vehicle's engine management system. In summary, addressing DTC P0097 requires a structured approach to troubleshooting, ensuring that each potential cause is systematically evaluated. Starting with the verification of the issue, followed by inspections of the IAT sensor and its connections, forms the backbone of a successful diagnostic process. Each step taken contributes to identifying not just immediate faults, but also underlying issues related to electrical connections and component integrity. Additionally, regular maintenance practices can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering this code again, fostering better fuel efficiency and cleaner emissions. Understanding how to interpret and address such DTCs will empower vehicle owners and technicians alike, ensuring that the Honda Accord operates optimally and meets performance standards. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.